Hey guys, okay, so I'm gonna be making DIY canvases at home. This is like, it cuts the price a quarter of what it costs you to actually order a canvas. So I just wanted to show you guys how I do it and a step-by-step DIY for you. So first I'm gonna do acrylic paint on the edges so that when they're hung on the wall, it doesn't actually look like there's a white canvas there. You can do this with any color paint that you wanna do. I'm gonna do silver. This is an 8x10 and I bought a various amount of sizes. So I'm just using a sponge. These are like 49 cents at Michael's. And it doesn't have to be completely opaque. I kind of like the distressed look of it. So I just stick my fingers under here and I'm just putting a thin coat. Flip it. And then do this around every side. So then from here, you just lay it flat. Now what I like to do is I like to bring the actual paint a little ways in, just in case your picture is smaller than the exact 8x10, you're not gonna see the white. So it doesn't have to be neat because the picture is gonna cover it, but you just wanna bring the paint in a little bit around the edges. And like I said, you can do any color you'd like. This is a metallic silver. I did gold for my bedroom. So that's the cool thing about this. It's very customizable for how you want it to look. So if you don't like the distressed look, you can wait for this to dry a layer and then go over it again, but I actually don't mind the look of it. So then you give that maybe 20-25 minutes to dry and we can move on to the next step. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you guys actually how to put the picture onto your canvas. So here I have a canvas that's dried. This is a 16x20 canvas. So I ordered the size photo that I want for my canvases. So this is a 16x20 photo. It doesn't have to be any kind of special print. You can do glossy, matte, whatever you choose. So then you wanna size it out to make sure it fits. This picture was like 2 inches longer than the canvas, so I just cut it down 2 inches with like an X-Acto knife or a box cutter. So from here, this is the trick. This is what is going to make your canvas. It's called Mod Podge, and you want the matte one because there are different kinds. So this is what you want to get. You can get this at Michael's, AC Moore, Target, your local craft store for wherever you're watching from, and it's just a water-based sealant. It's pretty much a glue that dries clear. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint my canvas with the glue, place down my photo, and then I'll show you the next step after that. So you're going to want to get all of your edges for where your photo is going to lay. So mine's not going to lay completely to the edge, but I'm going to get pretty close. You want to make sure you don't miss any spots because then your photo will be lifted in that area. So you just want to make sure that you coat everything good so that you don't, you know, a week later have your photo falling off. So once you've done that, all you're going to do is take your picture and you're gonna lay it out like this and just push it down. Now this part you don't have to do. This is personal preference for me. I like to take my actual photo. If you want to come with me over here, I'm gonna put my photo on a flat surface so that I can smooth it from the other side. So here I just have a piece of tissue paper. I'm gonna put the photo flat like this, and this way I can really make sure that that glue adheres the whole photo. You do not want to do this with newspaper. If you do this on newspaper, the words could transfer onto your photo and totally ruin your project. So I'm just smoothing it out, and then I'm gonna push down on the wood just to make sure the corners get down. Hopefully this doesn't stick to my tissue paper, and it didn't. So now we have it like this. Now from here, some people like to wait for their project to dry before they go into the next step, but you don't have to wait. You can continue to the next step. So from here, you're gonna use your Mod Podge, and now you're gonna go over top of the photo. Sounds crazy, it's not gonna ruin your picture, I promise. You're just gonna put a thin coat over top. This dries completely clear, and I will show you the finished product when we're done. So I do strokes straight up and down. Some people who like a distressed look or like it to have a different look to it in the sunlight, will do different strokes. It doesn't really matter, it's all in your preference of what you want it to look like because it does dry clear. So even when you do different strokes, it's not really noticeable. So get a good amount on here. So I'm just putting this layer on, and I'm gonna go all the way to the edges. Make sure you get the edge of your picture so it doesn't flip up on the ends. All right, so now that I've got a nice good coat on that, you'll see how it has kind of like just a Elmer's glue glaze is what I can say that it looks like. It's got a little bit of a foggy effect, but in about a half an hour, this baby will dry clear and you will have yourself an at-home canvas. So let me show you what a finished product looks like. This is a finished product of one that I've already done that has dried. So you can see there's, you know, it's still a little bit wet in the middle there, but it's drying completely clear. Nobody's faces look distorted. I did my silver trim, and this is what you've got. It pretty much transfers the photo right onto the canvas. The price difference is crazy if I told you. This product, to do this whole thing, cost me a quarter of what it costs to get a canvas. A canvas in a 16 by 20 size cost about $47.99 per canvas. I'm making 21 canvases, and I spent under $150 for 21 canvases. If I would have paid per canvas what they really cost to order, well, they probably would have cost me about $600. So just wanted to share this for any of you who have photos of weddings or birth of a child, or if you just want to do family photos in your house. Just wanted to share this with you as a quick DIY.